What's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. And today we got something. This actually sounds like the intro to one of the videos where I'm sitting in front of the camera. This isn't how we open up with the vlogs, but it is what it is. Folks, we got something really awesome today. We've got a special guest coming over today. It is the bees. Look at all of them out there. God bless it. Folks, we still have a major bee problem. But that's not who we have coming over today. We've got somebody coming over today who we haven't seen in a good little long while. Somebody that we've only featured on After Prison Show just one time in the past. And somebody that I definitely want to do a follow-up with. Well, this guy actually has today off and he's getting ready to come over here. And he's got a lot to share with us since the first time that we introduced him and since the first and only time that we've seen him. This is a guy by the name of Gelico, a guy that I was locked up with, a guy who was also part of my prison porn hustle operation, and a guy who has been released again after getting out before I was even released, getting locked back up again and having to serve an additional 4 years. This guy's been home now for probably about a month or maybe a month and a half, maybe even 2 months now. And in the short amount of time that this guy's been released, he's gotten his license back, he's working multiple jobs, and he's also got his own vehicle. Gelico's gonna be coming over here today. We're gonna be talking with him, seeing how things have been going for him. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy again. And I hope all of you are as well. All right, Gelico just texted me. He's about to be here right now. We're gonna go see him. Real quick, something else I wanna show you guys. Check out the P.O. Box hole right here. The hole, I said hole. We got so much awesome stuff right here. A lot of this is for Dave and Rabbit. And I'm gonna be having them guys over within the next couple of days. And we're gonna be opening all of this up. But until then, this is where it's gonna be sitting at. But again, Gelico said he's about to be here, so let's go see what he's up to. And also see his new car. Again, this guy just got his license back and was able to buy himself a vehicle, so. Well, he's not here yet, but he texted me saying pulling in. Maybe he meant pulling into the neighborhood. While we're waiting, check out the new door. Y'all see this? We had somebody come over here and help us get this door installed. And Joe put on these nice little ancient door handles. Look at these things. I did that right there. Now, because I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you guys, I don't understand why you put the screws that go into the door right in the way of the doorknob. So that screw is completely stripped. It'll never come out again. And this screw on the bottom, Cody, can you get a shot of this screw on the bottom? Show them what Joe did right there. Y'all see the screw right here? You can't see it. Well, that screw is not even all the way in there. It's dagger sharp. And it's an eyesore for me because every time I turn the door handle, I know it's there. But I did a fairly good job. Dude, look at this. You know, when I was a kid, look at this car, man.
Look, it's got an inspection sticker, man. It's got tags, 110% legit, baby.
You even get that new Paul and paint job that everybody's got right now.
Right on, man. How you been, buddy?
Yo, good to see you, man. It's been a long time.
How you doing, man? After Prison Show. How we doing?
Been a long time, man.
Yes, it has been, man. Yes, it has been.
Dude, this is something to be proud of right here, man.
Yeah, man, it's an accomplishment, man. 90 days. Today is 90 days I've been home. 90 days from today I've been home, man. Got the license, got the insurance, SR22. I did the intervention class, the driving class, the payments in Chesapeake, the payments in Virginia Beach, man. Going to school, man. Busting my ass, man. And this is how it works, man. This is what it looks like. It ain't pretty, man, but it's a little bit of something, man. Dude, it's a little bit of something, man.
It's something to be proud of, for sure. Why the hell are your seats so far back in here?
Well, because you know how it is, man. I'm pimping, man. It's like I'm a kid again, man. You know how long it's been since I've had my license? Look, my pants are sagging, bro.
Dude, you know, when I was younger, this was the exact kind of car that I wanted right here. Were you going to do any work to it? You going to put any rims on it?
No rims or nothing like that, man. It's just an A to B car, you know, just to work, to school. You know, and the Honda guy said they even wanted the car, man. They give me $1,500 on a trade-in. Shoot, I only paid $11 for it. So, you know, hey, I'm making money already, bro. I'm making money already.
Well, hell yeah, man. Hey, look, it's good to see you again, man. That was the most awkward Hey, look, let's do it again. It's good to see. I mean, is it like? You know what? We're leaving it in the video. I almost was about to say we got to do that again. Hey, look, this is your first time seeing the new place, so let me show you this place.
Right on, man. Doing it big boy status. Look at you, man. Check this out.
So we've got the nice dining room with no dining room furniture, and we've got the nice study with nothing going on in there just
right
yet.
on, man.
We've also got a ton of bees outside of this place. I'll show you that later.
Right on, man. Looks sharp, man. Money grip. I need to start hanging out with you more.
Oh, man. Got the TV installed.
Wow, that's it, man. That's all you got right there?
You know, yeah, that's it.
God dang, man. Holy cow.
The only thing that sucks about that right there is because the fireplace is right there. If it's cold and you turn the fireplace on, I don't like the fact that that heat rises right to that TV. Hell yeah, man.
Go right on, man. Wow,
so
check this out, man. When we gonna play football?
Dude, I got the rec yard out here. Come on.
It's like Indian Creek.
This is the straight up rec yard.
Shoot, man, this looks like St. Brian's for real, man. There won't nothing there, won't no softball courts or nothing.
I've been jogging a lot lately, trying to get back into shape and lose some of my stomach. And I think to myself, I'm like, man, I could put a track around here.
And you could do anything back here.
You can play softball back here. It could be a soccer field, football field. I could put a basketball hoop over here on the concrete.
Right on, man. Doing it big. Step by step, you know what I'm saying? I'll be there, I'll be there. You're gonna see me when I get my house. 2 years, that's my goal, man. 2 years.
Well, look what you've done in 90 days, though.
Yeah.
In 90 days, you got all of those classes done that you had to get done. And that's a pain in the ass. You got to do those on the weekend.
Yeah.
Those are 8-hour classes.
Yes, absolutely, man. Step by step. DMV, oh my gosh, man. They knew me, they seed me, shoot, once a week at least, man. In there at least 5 or 6 hours at a time, man. You got to make time for that, too. That's not like time that you allot, you know what I'm saying? You have to make time. This is like my homework. My homework's been kicking my ass, man. You think you can just go to school and it's just gonna be a piece of cake, but you got a lot for that time, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and all that internalizing and stuff like that you learn while you're inside, the thinking, you got to really change your thinking, you know what I'm saying? You got to change your whole state of mind to what you want to do.
And I see you're repping for the...
Yeah, man. I mean, there was a sale on this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I get a little discount, a little school discount.
But that's something to be proud of, man. You're in college.
Yeah, I know, right.
So what are you going for? I know you've told me before, but I forgot, but what are you going to college for?
Business. Just business in general. It's just a business management, just to learn money more. You know what I'm saying? I never did really well with money. I don't have a problem making money so much as keeping it and, you know, using it wisely. You know, like I said, that car there, I could have bought a truck, I could have had a payment, but that's mine. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything. I got a small insurance payment, so that's mine. I have a little goose egg to do what I want, you know, so I could buy a little random stuff. I got Timberlands, I bought the high dollar phone, you know what I'm saying? I'm being a little irresponsible with money, but I have the money to do that, you know what I'm saying?
And that's not being irresponsible, because, you know, you're getting nice things.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I could have did without, I could have did with less, but sometimes, you know, I got to show appreciation for what I've done, so this is how I make myself feel better. Besides using drugs or going out partying and stuff like that, this is my way. You know what I'm saying? I got to learn to be excited about some of the things I'm doing and, you know, just take advantage of some of the things that I have now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more appreciative. You know, more than anything.
Let me ask you this: when you got your license back, because that was something that you just did recently,
yes.
You know, what was that feeling like? I know that I remember what it was like for me. It took 18 years for me to see a license again, and it was just that sense of freedom and just it's an accomplishment that.
Well, it was somewhat unbelievable because, like I said, I was in a high-speed chase. I got a big scar here. I didn't believe. I thought my license was suspended for a long time. I didn't believe them when they gave me my compliance summary. So I was just, my mind was blown. I hadn't even thought about that. I was just preparing for life in general. On the bus, I still got a bus pass. Things are moving faster than I thought. I was in a halfway house. I got out of there. I'm in a nice little room for rent. A family helped me out get, and it's just awesome, man. Doing a lot of online dating, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to meet chicks out there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So trying to meet new people, you know what I'm saying? That's like my thing. Positive people. I've been going to church, but the whole vibe, I'm just trying to live the bachelor life. You know what I'm saying?
The bachelor life, you're free.
Yes.
You've got your license back.
Yes.
And it's about to be summertime.
Yes.
But awesome. you like the most eligible bachelor out here.
I am. I'm ready. I am very ready, man.
Look, let me show you the rest of this place, man.
I know, man. The house looks sharp, man. Yeah. You did all this fun stuff without me, buddy.
Oh man, well look, hey, you're here now, so we got some stuff to do.
Right on. What is it? This is the office?
So this is the temporary office.
Right on.
Look.
Oh shit. There it goes, Joe.
Look, you remember the paintings?
Yeah, I remember the paintings you used to do, buddy.
I'm trying to get back into that a little bit.
Here, can I get a picture with this? Can I get a shot with this? I want to
Yeah.
take a shot with this. Here, just take a shot with this. Look at this. Look at this. This is progress. Look at this, man. This is looking good here, buddy. Doing it big, man. Got an award and everything. Yeah. Doing it big, buddy. Big timer.
Definitely
Wow.
a proud accomplishment right
God
there.
dang, man.
I wanted to put like some After Prison Show merch together that looked like a police lineup, right? So this was something that we had done with some of the people that we had featured, right? So look, there's the top suspect right there, the ringleader. There's Joe doing the cheeseburger. Do you remember cheeseburger?
Yeah, he would do that little dance. He would do that little dance like he was smoking crack.
That's me right there hitting the
Right
cheeseburger.
on.
So there's
Cheeseburger
cheeseburger
there.
smoking the crack. There's Dave, Cody, Danny, and then we've got and I hate this, but I've included like the somewhat of the fails of After Prison Show. Pull that
Aw,
down
man.
on the bottom.
Yeah, I got you, man. It didn't make it, bro.
So there was this guy Brad that we met, kicked out for being gay. He used to hold up a sign on the side of the road that said that. He was lying about that. You remember Big Dave?
Yeah.
Yep, he was the professional panhandler. There was a guy named Joker who we met who said he killed 5 people and he did 2 life sentences.
Wow.
And then this character I created, touching 2 times Tommy, I threw him in there as a fail as well because a lot of people don't like that
Right
guy.
on, man. It didn't make it. Yeah, there's a lot of guys, man, going right back, man.
You see it every
I
day.
see it every day. And the crazy thing is my family gets at me because I hang out with a lot of people who use. Yeah, I mean...
That's not a good thing.
Yeah,
man.
a lot of people aren't down with that, but there's people who I generally love and care about. You know what I'm saying? I love them. I see they're banging right in front of me and stuff like that, and I don't do that. I've never really shot anything, so it's not my thing. But I kick it with them. You know, there's some times where I feel like, whoa, I gotta go. But I'll sit down and chill with them for a while. You know what I'm saying? Hang out because there's a love, there's a camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? With people you've done time with, I generally care about these people. We talked about your families and stuff like that. I know a lot about you, and I don't see you much. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the After Prison Show. It's more than just this and that, man. There's a something that puts people who've done time together. I don't know what it is. You just have a respect and love.
It's a bond.
Yeah,
It's definitely a bond. And
yeah,
it's
like
a brotherhood.
people call me sometimes and they need some cash or whatever, and I don't mind, whatever.
Look.
I mean, I don't have it, but I mean.
Pull up a chair, man. We got all these nice
Wow,
chairs
check this
from.
out.
This is our chair sponsor right here.
This is your chair sponsor?
Like we literally
God,
just just got this one yesterday. We got
Wow.
4 of these things.
Holy
man.
cow, man! My son would love this little gaming chair.
That's what it
We need to
is.
hook this up.
Talking about that bond and that brotherhood that you have with guys that you've been locked up with, a big thing that I've learned from that is when you serve time with the person and you get really cool with that person, you see that person more than you spend time with your family.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You're
That's
around
the
them
thing.
24/7 through your worst of times.
Yes, absolutely.
You sleep, eat, use the bathroom, and shower with that person. You don't even do that with your family.
Yeah. So I mean, these guys that I see, they're not going to make it. They're going to end up in jails, institutions, and death. But
You try to talk to them at all?
I do, man, and they always say, man, don't give me that look. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, I mean, there's just like some people I go with that they're driving illegally, they're dirty, they're getting high, they ain't got no license, that this is broke and that's broke. They're just waiting to get pulled over, and they got life in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? They're selling dope or selling whatever. You know, and people are like, why would you even bother hanging out with them? I'm like, you just don't understand. It's not about that. They're like, oh, you could get in trouble. I'm like, dude, these people, they already know. Like, dudes, before I get in the car, they're like, listen, if the cops come, I'm gone. I'm like, all right, buddy.
You don't worry about that at all?
I mean, it's just the thing. I don't do anything wrong, bro. I don't do anything wrong. I don't get high. I don't put myself. I mean, that is putting myself in a scenario. But it's saying wrong. I'm not going to prison for it. I'm not going to jail for anything when the shit goes down. I'm not an accomplice or anything like that. I mean, there's just people I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to change people, places, and things, but these people, the lifestyle in general, it's just. I know that. It's just like I've been driving around with an inspection sticker that's been bad for a week. It hasn't bothered me in the least. It's bothered more people than it's bothered me because I'm legit. I mean, they can search my car. They can do whatever they want. But the fact of the matter is, they only can give me a ticket for driving without inspection because all my shit is legit. You know what I'm saying? So I have no worries because of my day-to-day life. I know what I'm doing, and I know you know, I know my situation, so I fear not being in trouble. I don't fear getting high when I'm around these people because it's a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that. If you think you can't handle it any bit, you can't be there. You can't be in certain situations that allow you to lose your freedom or your family. You just can't do it. You got to be strong. It takes a different kind of person. I mean, I'm not saying I'm special. I'm just saying I just have my mind made up. And a lot of people I see, you know, they're like, wow, man, you're doing it big. But the thing is, I'm not doing it big. I'm just doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything that special. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just doing what the heck you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing what I had in my mind that I was going to do when I got out. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
let me ask you this, because I know a lot of people will hear this and think, you know, it's only a matter of time before you go back to doing something, putting yourself in that situation.
Yeah, my family says the same thing. They call me if I don't call them for a day or stuff like that. They'll on me. I got an awesome support system, man. Like, my phone just rang. They're probably, no one knows where I am, you know, right now, or whatever, you know. This was out of blue. I just had an inspection and I just called you just to say, hey, what's up? And now I'm all the way in deep Chesapeake. But I mean, it's just, it's kind of like accountability. My family are looking out for me, and I stay on social media so people know what I'm doing. They see my face. I look unshaven now, and I'm usually shaven, so they're probably worrying. I've lost a little bit of weight because, you know, I've been working so much, and I moved into this new place, and I just don't eat as much. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, I'm losing weight. I feel good, but everybody's looking at me like, oh, he's losing weight. But you know, that's good. Sometimes it's a pain in the neck, but you know what I'm saying? It's all in love. You know what I'm saying? It's all in love. So.
How's the probation going?
Probation's going, actually, believe it or not, great. Believe it or not, I'm like 1,000% honest with my probation officer. I go to meetings and stuff like that, so she's all about that. So I mean, she's just kind of helpful. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, and that and the Pembroke 6, you know, where the substance abuse place and stuff like that, I'm doing everything that isn't even asked of me. So they're not asking me to do more than that. You know what I'm saying? I have records of my work. I have records of the car. I have this. Everything's on paper. It's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting things done. You know what I'm saying? Faster and normal, and it's just, you know, it's just staying busy. And they're, believe it or not, probation is often surprised. You know what I'm saying? I have all the paperwork. I volunteer urinalysis. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, people don't volunteer. I ask for your analysis because sooner or later, I just want to get off probation, and I want a record of me being clean. And I often say, why am I going to be here if y'all are not going to piss me? You know what I'm saying? Well, what's the, you know, you got to piss me. You know, you got to piss me every month. I mean, I don't even want to get into that train of thought of thinking, well, they're not going to piss me. I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? Because there is some temptation. I miss weed.
There's got to be temptation of being around some of them people, though. But
yeah, I mean, it's just, I know where it leads. It's just, it's not even. I can't even do it one time. I can't do it one time. I can't try it. I can't. It's just, I can't. You just got to know what the follow through. And in my meetings that I go to, I see people who are relapsing every day, and you can see it in their face and their demeanor. It sucks the life out of them. It sucks your ambition. It sucks a part of you. You no longer become yourself. You become a slave to the drug or whatever it is, and it's just it's a totally different lifestyle. You don't even think about normality or doing normal things. It's like drugs. That's it. Your whole life turns around.
Well, I want you to continue doing the right thing. You got so much to be proud of right now. All these accomplishments that you've made in the short amount of time that you've been home for.
90 days.
I mean, and you got to think about this as well. Every little thing that you accomplish is something else that you'll lose if you put yourself back in a situation where, you know, you are using again, or, you know, you go out there and do something stupid that will end up with you having to go back. You know, this is a lot to lose right now. You've got that family support.
Yeah.
How long will it take before family finally says, you know what, it's never going to change?
Yeah.
I want to move on from that, though, because I don't want to sit here and feel like I'm Dr. Philling you too much.
No, you're awesome, man. I get it. I mean, I get it. I hear it all the time. It's okay. It doesn't bother me anymore. I get it, you know.
Let's talk about something else, something more interesting, or I don't want to say it like that, but let's definitely talk about something else that you brought up earlier, which was this online dating that you've gotten into.
Oh, yes, man, I'm on it.
So what is this? You're on all these dating apps and you're meeting women. I can imagine that you are meeting plenty of women. But talk to me about some experiences that you've had, which you ain't got to put nobody out there, but, you know, tell us about some stories. I know you've been on some dates. And also, while you tell, and forgive me for cutting you off, while you're telling these stories, we're going to get to another point in just a minute, right after these messages. We'll be right back with Dr. Phil. So tell me about some dates that you've been on, and have you met any crazy women? I'm sure that's all that's up there.
Older. I mean, I'm getting a lot of older women.
So the cougars are out there.
The cougars are, well, yeah, well, I don't know. Anything my age and older is older for me because I've always dated younger. So there's a lot of older women. I find myself only wanting to date women with children because they seem to be more responsible. They got their stuff. They have to be more responsible. You know what I'm saying? I won't even look on a girl's profile if she doesn't have a child. So that means she's a little too wild. She's doing, you know what I'm saying? She's got a little bit too much freedom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I need a girl who's got a schedule. You know what I'm saying? I've met some crazy ones. I've had some black women meet me. I had to go out to the hood and they were drunk. Oh my gosh. Or just I've met some crazy women that were just, you know, just friends, FWB, friends with benefits. I mean, I tried to check them out, but they were too, gosh, and catfishing. Oh my gosh, it's
catfishing.
Catfishing.
So what you're telling me is that the picture doesn't match up to.
No, heck no. Heck no, man. No, not even close, man.
So
like,
what's that experience
that
like?
That is like, I mean, that's even hard to even, I want to walk away because it's like they're lying. I don't even want to give them a chance. You know?
What do they say when they meet you? Oh,
I just say, hey, I just want to put them on blast like, yo, that ain't your picture, man. You know, but
they're like, oh, that was taken 5 years ago.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
20 kids ago.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just one of the things, and whatever, man. It has me busy all through the middle of the night, you know. Plenty of fish, the OK Cupid and stuff like that, and a lot of these places are just internet websites that are putting fake pictures up. So you go to their internet website to go to Adult Friend Finder or BedBuddy.com or Friends with Benefits. Yeah, so so they're like fake. They're not even fake. You call a number or whatever.
This is what I really want to know about, though. You know, with you being somebody who's trying to live sober, and with you being somebody who's just coming home from prison. What are those two things like in terms of trying to meet women? Obviously, you said you were looking for women with kids because you know they're more stable. Like, are there situations where a woman's like, hey, let's go out and get some drinks, and you're like, you know, maybe that's not something that you're comfortable with?
Well, you know, that's the thing. I try to act like a responsible individual when it comes to something like that. I always say, well, you know, I got to drive or I have to work in the morning or something like that. And it's the way you come about certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even give women a chance to talk or ask me questions because
you talk so much.
Well, no, I just don't.
That's a good look. Women like that.
Yeah,
when
that's
you don't,
the thing.
When you don't like let them say a word. Hold on, a little bit more about me real quick.
No, what I do is I just ask them a question that allows them to talk more about themselves, and women love it. They love talking about themselves or just being questioned or being around someone who generally cares about their well-being or wants to know about them or stuff like that, or how their day was. Asking a woman how their day was is that's a half-hour event and stuff like that. And you can pick and choose little pieces from something like that ask a question and ask another half.
So you zone out, you just pick up on keywords.
Yeah.
Stress. Yeah. Oh God. I can't even imagine what you're going through.
That's it.
Listen, has it come up though? The prison situation. Like, have you told have they ever asked you, so, tell me about you, and have you told anybody, and how's that going?
I don't, man. I'm just, like you said, I'm good with words, and I won't allow it to interject into the conversation. My Facebook has everything. You can go on my Facebook, and people who know me, they already know. So a lot of women who know that I'm getting my life together, they call me, we'll get up, but it's distant. It's not like it used to be where they're like, let's get up, stuff like that. It's like different. It's like different.
Do you feel like meeting new women that the prison conversation would be a deal breaker?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Women are now, they really need their stuff together. That's why I didn't even wait to do it till I got my vehicle. I didn't even do it till I had it.
Yeah, right.
So it's one of those things that's definitely a deal breaker. I'm trying to quit smoking now because, but it's just one of those things. Just one of those things.
So you definitely haven't met the right woman yet?
Absolutely not.
But you're searching?
I am searching, I've tried the baby's mama, you know what I'm saying? The one who's been riding for, but we just have the relationship's just
distant.
It's just it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard, and I generally care for her, love her, and love my kids and stuff like that. But some things just aren't meant to be. There's a time and place. Just right now isn't the time. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't have one bad word to say about her. I will never say anything about her. She's always brought my kids up. I should have brought the pictures. I had pictures of the kids. I watched them grow up in pictures. You know what I'm saying? She visited every once in a while. We kept money on the phone. She answered. So that's all you can ask for. You know what I'm saying? She raised my child. They're going to Disney World next week. I mean, I can't afford that. You know what I'm saying? She did that on her own. I'm not helping her with anything. No one helps her. She don't get food stamps. She doesn't get anything. She worked for it. You know what I'm saying? So she's almost inspiration for me on the low. I don't not like saying that out loud, but single women. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like dating single women. You know what I'm saying? They have no choice but to get together and, you know, be productive. They don't have a choice.
So this is the only merch that I have left, but we got some new stuff that we're getting ready to launch.
I know, man. Maybe be part of the team, man. I'm looking for some stuff, man. Still wearing school stuff. I appreciate it, man. Check that out. Shoot, man. I'm sorry.
This was our hottest merch right here.
I believe it.
So
Right
that's for
on.
you, man. You can
Yes,
grab.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me over. After Prison Show. Thanks for having me, guys.
Look, this is only the second time that we've gotten a chance to feature you.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm looking forward to being able to feature you more, and I know that that's something that we're going to be able to do. But one thing that I want to do as we wrap this up, Gelico, is I want you to talk to everybody out there and basically just give them some good words of encouragement and also like what you're working towards.
Okay.
Maybe that can help somebody else out there.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Brett Gelico. I just got home January 8th. I've been home 90 days. And the simple things of life that you got to do, you just got to do what you promised everybody that you were going to do. You got to stick to your game plan, and you have to change your mental mind frame. There's stuff everywhere, man. There's stuff you can get into everywhere for the good. You don't always have to go back to the same lifestyle. You have friends and family that care about you. You need to be goal-oriented and get the things done that you need to be done. 90 days, I got a vehicle. I've got things going for me. I'm not gloating. I'm just saying I did what I'm supposed to do, and you can do that too. After Prison Show has helped me in some ways by simply motivating me, you know, but you have to motivate yourself because this is your life and you can make a difference in your life. You don't have to go back. You don't have to do anything that you used to do. You can change your whole way of life and just live normal, just like everybody else. I mean, will you see me again? Yes, you will see me again. I'll be doing big things. You want to know why? Because I know that. I know that I'm going to be doing well and I'm not going back. And you have to have that frame of mind because this is the way it is from here on out. I'm not going back. At the Prison Show.